Alfred Hitchcock, a name that embodies cinematic suspense and storytelling precision. Hitchcock's films, from the iconic Psycho to the tension-filled Rear Window, are a masterclass in the art of suspenseful storytelling. His aesthetic, unique and distinct, is a blend of innovative camera work and meticulous narrative design. Each frame in his films is crafted with purpose, every shot designed to heighten the suspense. Take, for instance, the shower scene in Psycho. It's not just about the horror of the moment, but the buildup of tension, the anticipation of the unknown. Similarly, in Rear Window, it's the slow burn, the nuanced storytelling that keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's this combination of suspense and attention to detail that makes Hitchcock's work so captivating. His films are more than just a series of events. They are stories told with a careful eye for tension and suspense. Hitchcock's aesthetic has become a benchmark for cinematic thrills. Hitchcock's impact is far-reaching, inspiring filmmakers across genres and eras. His unique style, marked by suspense-filled narratives and meticulous attention to detail, has left an indelible imprint on the film industry. From the psychological thrillers to the noir masterpieces, Hitchcock's influence can be seen in the works of renowned directors such as Brian De Palma, Steven Spielberg, and Martin Scorsese. These filmmakers, among others, have often spoken of how Hitchcock's innovative storytelling and suspense-building techniques have inspired their own cinematic creations. Whether it's the use of suspense to heighten the emotional impact, or the ability to tell a compelling story within a story, the Hitchcockian influence is undeniable. Many of the techniques Hitchcock pioneered are still widely used today, proving their timeless appeal. Hitchcock's innovative techniques have transcended time, continuing to inspire the filmmakers of today. Micro-budget filmmaking presents unique challenges, but Hitchcock's resourcefulness offers inspiration. When you're working within a tight budget, every decision counts. The constraints can feel immense, from acquiring necessary equipment to securing locations and even casting actors. Yet one can find solace in the fact that Hitchcock himself was no stranger to these struggles. He was a cinematic wizard, often pulling off miracles with limited resources. Hitchcock's genius lay not just in the stories he told, but in how he told them. He understood that suspense doesn't require expensive set pieces or high-tech equipment. Instead, he created tension with well-crafted scripts, innovative camera work, and masterful editing. By focusing on these elements, he transformed the ordinary into the extraordinary, making the audience's imagination his most powerful tool. Hitchcock's resourcefulness offers a roadmap for micro-budget filmmakers navigating their own challenges. Even with a small budget, one can create big thrills on the silver screen. Welcome to the world of DIY filmmaking, where creativity and resourcefulness reign. Here, constraints become the bedrock of innovation, and every lo-fi trick is a nod to the minimalist yet impactful approach of Alfred Hitchcock. In this realm, lighting is more than just illumination. It's a tool to craft mood, to shape perception, to create suspense. A solitary lamp in the corner, a shadow stretching ominously across the scene, a sudden flash of light catching a character's terrified expression. These are the strokes with which you paint your Hitchcockian masterpiece. Sound design, too, holds immense power. The ticking of a clock, the distant wail of a siren, the sharp intake of breath. These are the notes of your symphony of suspense. Hitchcock knew that what we hear can stir us just as much as what we see. And in the world of micro-budget filmmaking, this principle is key. But the magic doesn't stop there. Practical effects, those tangible, real-world tricks of the trade, become your secret weapon. Hitchcock was a master of this, turning ordinary objects into extraordinary plot devices. A pair of scissors, a glass of milk, a flock of birds, each one transformed into a symbol of fear, of suspense, of the unknown. With inventive lighting, strategic sound design, and practical effects, micro-budget filmmakers can emulate Hitchcock's suspenseful aesthetic. Remember, it's not about the size of your budget, but the scale of your imagination. Let's delve into the story of a micro-budget film that aimed to capture Hitchcock's suspenseful mastery. This is a tale of passion, determination, and the power of storytelling. The filmmakers behind had a vision: to create a suspenseful narrative that echoed the Hitchcockian aesthetic, all while working within the constraints of a micro-budget. The journey was not without its challenges. Limited resources meant that the team had to think outside the box, to find innovative solutions to problems that larger budget films might simply throw money at. But these constraints also spurred creativity. The filmmakers drew inspiration from Hitchcock's minimalist yet impactful techniques, using inventive lighting and strategic sound design to heighten the suspense. The triumphs were hard-fought but sweet. Despite the hurdles, the team crafted a narrative that kept audiences on the edge of their seats, proving that you don't need a Hollywood budget to create effective suspense. So, what can we learn from the journey of? That the power of storytelling transcends budget, that creativity and resourcefulness can turn constraints into opportunities, and most importantly, that the spirit of Hitchcockian suspense is not tied to a dollar amount, but to the ability to craft tension and mystery with meticulous precision. Despite budget constraints, the filmmakers have successfully crafted a suspenseful narrative, proving that Hitchcockian thrills can be achieved on a micro-budget.